Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. The bold and the beautiful spoilers say it will be a Thanksgiving to remember for Hope Logan and her mother Brooke Logan. Brooke has always been her daughter's biggest supporter, but she's not jumping on the Forrester Creations takeover bus. In fact, Brooke will derail the bus altogether. Here's what's happening next week on Bold and Beautiful. Spoilers down below. Hope Logan and Carter Walton, Lawrence Street Victor, have officially gone rogue and are in the process of committing multiple fraud crimes to steal Forrester Creations out from underneath the Forrester family. Unbeknownst to Steffi Forrester, Jacqueline McKinn's Wood, she started a dangerous war when she fired Hope Logan and shut down hope for the future. So far, Carter and Hope have had a leg up in the battle because no one knows that they are sleeping together and plotting revenge during pillow talk. But B&B spoilers say that's all about to change. It's really a miracle that Hope and Carter managed to keep their romance a secret for this long. Brooke Logan kept her promise and hasn't told a soul. However, that will change when Brooke realizes that Hope and Carter are plotting to steal Forrester Creations and commit a myriad of crimes against her man Ridge Forrester, Thorsten K. Bold and the beautiful spoilers indicate Brooke will save the day and Forrester Creations, but will throw her daughter under the bus and tell Ridge what she and Carter are up to. You have to admit that it's perfect timing for Brooke Logan to get to be Ridge's hero. Right now, she's running a losing race against Ridge's other ex-wife Taylor Hayes, Krista Allen. She's had a tough time competing with her broken heart syndrome. But saving Ridge's company and stopping Hope and Carter's attack will definitely help Brooke get a leg up against the competition. Do you think that Brooke is wrong to rat out her daughter, or is she doing the right thing? Does she have ulterior motives? Is she trying to score brownie points with Ridge? The dimly lit halls of Forrester Creations buzzed with a palpable tension, the kind that often preceded seismic shifts in the lives of Los Angeles' most glamorous and drama-filled families. For Brooke Logan, matriarch of the Logan family and a woman no stranger to controversy, today marked a pivotal moment. She stood in the center of Eric Forrester's spacious office, a storm brewing behind her usually composed facade. Hope Logan, Brooke's poised and idealistic daughter, had recently found herself embroiled in a scandal that sent shockwaves through the Forrester community. Her connection to Thomas Forrester, a man with a checkered history and an obsessive past with her, had deepened. What began as a professional collaboration on their shared fashion line, Hope for the Future, had transformed into something more ambiguous, a mix of trust, chemistry, and whispered rumors that made even the most seasoned gossipers pause. For Brooke, the idea of Hope being romantically linked to Thomas was unthinkable. Yet, as whispers became louder and truths began to surface, Brooke found herself at an impossible crossroads. Protect her daughter or protect her reputation? The day began with Brooke overhearing a heated argument between Liam Spencer, Hope's estranged husband, and Ridge Forrester. "I won't let Thomas manipulate her again." Liam's voice echoed through the office halls. "He's already ruined our marriage. Isn't that enough for him?" Ridge, always fiercely protective of his son, countered, "You're quick to blame Thomas, but maybe you should take a look at yourself." Liam, "Hope is an adult. She made her choices." Brooke froze outside the door, clutching the folder of contracts she had been tasked to deliver. Liam and Ridge's words hit her like a tidal wave. Had Hope truly crossed a line with Thomas? Determined to get to the bottom of things, Brooke decided to confront Hope directly. Hope was in her design studio, sketching with an intensity that suggested she was using her work as an escape. Brooke entered without knocking, her presence as commanding as ever. "Hope," Brooke began, her voice sharp but tinged with maternal concern. "I need you to be honest with me. What's going on with you and Thomas?" Hope looked up, startled, but quickly composed herself. "Mom, I don't have time for this. I'm working on the new collection." "That's not an answer." Brooke's tone hardened. "People are talking. Liam is furious. And Ridge." She hesitated, choosing her next words carefully. "Ridge seems to think you're the one pursuing Thomas." Hope's pencil snapped in her hand. Of course Ridge would defend Thomas. That's what he always does. "But this isn't about them, Mom. This is about me. For once, can't I just make my own choices without you hovering over me, judging me?" Brooke's eyes narrowed. "This isn't just about you, Hope. Your actions affect all of us. The Logan name, the company, everything. If you're making a mistake, it's my job to stop you." "Is that what this is about?" Hope's voice rose. "Your precious Logan reputation? Or is it about your own guilt over your history with Ridge, Bill, and Deacon? Don't project your mistakes onto me." The accusation stung, but Brooke refused to back down. "I'm trying to protect you from making the same mistakes I did. Thomas is dangerous, Hope. He's not the man you think he is. I don't need your protection, Mom. I'm not a little girl anymore." Later that day, Brooke found herself in a meeting with Ridge, Eric, and Carter Walton. The topic was supposed to be the upcoming Forrester Creations fashion show, but the conversation quickly veered into personal territory. Ridge brought up the rumors about Hope and Thomas, his tone defensive yet wary. "Thomas swears he's changed, but I can't ignore what people are saying." "Brooke, you've always been vocal about your concerns. What do you think?" Brooke hesitated, torn between loyalty to her daughter and her instinct to protect the family. But as the weight of the room's expectations bore down on her, she made a fateful decision. "I think," Brooke began, her voice steady but cold, "Hope has been making some questionable decisions lately. If there's truth to these rumors, then it's not just Thomas who's to blame." Ridge raised an eyebrow, surprised. "Are you saying Hope is pursuing Thomas?" "I'm saying," Brooke continued, "that Hope knows exactly what she's doing. She's not a victim in this situation." The room fell silent. Eric exchanged a glance with Carter, both men visibly uncomfortable. Ridge leaned back in his chair, his expression unreadable. Brooke had thrown her daughter under the bus, but in her mind, she was doing what was necessary to salvage the Logan family standing. Word of Brooke's comments spread quickly. By the end of the day, Hope confronted her mother again, this time with tears streaming down her face. "How could you do this to me?" Hope demanded. "You told Ridge I was the one to blame. After everything I've done to support this family?" Brooke's defenses crumbled, but she held her ground. "Hope, I didn't want to, but I had no choice. If I didn't speak up, Ridge would have blamed Thomas entirely, and the fallout would have been worse." "You betrayed me," Hope whispered, her voice breaking. "You're no better than the people who judged you all those years ago. I trusted you, Mom." Brooke reached out, but Hope stepped back, shaking her head. As the days passed, the tension between Brooke and Hope only deepened. Brooke tried to justify her actions to Ridge, but he remained distant, conflicted by the drama unraveling before him. Lia, meanwhile, used Brooke's betrayal as fuel to convince Hope to leave Thomas once and for all. But Hope, feeling abandoned and misunderstood, found herself drawn even closer to Thomas. In her mind, he was the only person who truly saw her for who she was, flaws and all. For Brooke, the consequences of her actions became clear. She had pushed her daughter away, perhaps irrevocably. As she stood alone in her living room, a glass of wine in hand, she wondered if protecting the Logan name had been worth sacrificing her relationship with Hope. In the world of the bold and the beautiful, family loyalty is often tested, and forgiveness is never guaranteed. For Brooke and Hope, the road to reconciliation would be long and fraught with challenges, if it happened at all.